why don't you talk through first what Enterprise taught you? And I need a couple good things, and I need some of the bad as
Well,
well
I
too.
will give you Enterprise is the best, worst job I have ever had in my life. I had to buy my first suit. And I kid you not, the first time I went to an interview, I had GPS, obviously, where to go, didn't want to be late, get there, 20 minutes early and stuff. And people don't know, but the Enterprise people, they try to catch you off guard and have the front desk person kind of interview a little bit. And then they, see how you connect with someone you barely know.
Yeah.
Well, I ate that up. I mean, that was a no
easy.
It was breeze for me. Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't know where to park and I didn't want to take a chance on a detour. So I parked my car and I ran a mile to my interview. So I'm in dress shoes, everything, because I didn't want to be late. And I told that to the guy that was interviewing me. And outside of everything else, I think that is one of the greatest things that helped me get the job in the first place, because it just showed commitment, and if you don't know Enterprise, you are running the entire time. So
literally,
this guy ran track and cross country in college and high school. Like, we want him. He's got energy,
Yeah.
So, but the bottom line with Enterprise, it gets a bad rep because it does wear you down. It's a lot like life. It's a tough job. And not a lot of people know that going in, but you're working, 50, 60 hours. You're not working easy hours. You're not sitting behind the desk. You're absolutely killing the game. You're running around. Sometimes you can't even think because it's so fast paced. And I loved it personally because I got to connect with people. I got to deal with people that were upset. I got to change a whole person's day. Like my manager, my first manager, I was blessed with great managers that mentored me.
Yeah.
But if someone was if we were late on a pickup, say 20 minutes, and someone was upset, because they probably called the branch already 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm up. They'd send me because I'd have them laughing by the time we get back in there. And it's absolutely just be enlightened. So I was the walking customer service score. Absolutely.
Yeah, I absolutely was too, bro. I was, man. And the one thing that they didn't tell me at Enterprise is, I had my nice suit and my nice dress clothes, man. And I went to the interview and it felt kind of like a desk job, but not really.
Right.
Man, you get in that branch, it don't matter if you got on Stacey Adams crocodile suit. They're going to tell your ass to get in that car wash and go dirty up your suit, cleaning this Toyota Corolla that you're going to rent to Diane at 10 o'clock. Right. Now you ruined your suit.
It's unbelievable. And the wintertime is the worst. You're just ruining your dress shoes. And you don't even want to buy another pair because they're going to be toasting the next bunch. It's crazy. But it was amazing because for me, I was able to rise to the top. And I was, as you know, we get graded on performance, sales. And I was number 1 in my entire group out of 170 people. Again, West Virginia, a little smaller.
Yeah.
For 10 months straight.
Awesome.
And I was able to do that through just consistently showing up. And by that, I mean not taking any days off, or the days that I took off, I still had more effort than other people.
Right.
And
right. Exactly. Your average was higher than somebody else's average.
Yeah. They changed the grading rubric 3 times within that 10-month, and I still won because it didn't matter because I was consistent across the board. And not to preach that I was doing such a good job, I was able to get promoted within 6 months to a new branch and bring people that were there for 2 or 3 years back to life, inspire them. They were literally the last 10 people in our group.
Yeah.
I changed a girl's life. She made top 10, got 6th after 2 months of me being there, which is incredible because it's off a 3-month average.
Yeah.
And she became an assistant manager and then ran her own branch for 2 years.
That's
just
awesome.
Because I had a great manager, Drew Feliciano, who will probably see this, but him and I, we were the managers that sat at the front and took every ticket and inspired them to sell well and show them how to do it and build confidence. And that just comes down to not being afraid, but also bringing people back up with you. And it was just amazing. And he taught me how to deal with difficult customers, because people be yelling at you sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't have that 10th minivan, they're going to be yelling at you for a vacation. You
Yeah,
already
for
know
sure.
how that goes.
For
And
sure.
he taught me how to treat someone that's spitting in your face, yelling, how to bring them
Yes.
down to level and
Mhm.
be able to have a mature conversation with them and
Yeah.
see that point of view, all by being nice.
Yeah.
And it was incredible
It's
to watch.
amazing. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you're nice. Enterprise really taught me how to manage my emotions in tough times.
Absolutely. You were nothing but built or forged in the fire, and you learn that killing people with kindness, if you will, is the best way.
Works every time.
It's very hard to be upset at someone that's being super polite to you.
It really is. Anything. Hey, listen, chat. Hey, first of all, I need you guys to like the video, like the video, comment, subscribe. We got to get the algorithm up so we can get this thing out to the right people.
Absolutely. Spread the love and teach people that enterprise is a great job, and it's going to set you up. Every job I've had after has been
100%.
I've been more detailed. I've been able to do things with more intention, all because enterprise trained us so well.
Yep, they really did, man. They really trained you how to put in that work every day and get 1% better every single day. I mean, to your story of being at the top of the matrix, you know, I walked into a branch that they said this branch couldn't hit ESQI, which is their customer service score, for 5 years straight, right? In the first month or two that we're in there, we're not only hitting our sales goals, but I'm top of the branch. The customer service score is up. And I think sometimes people that don't know they're positive, they don't give themselves credit for being part of that. You may not be the top person, but you may play a big part in the benefit of bringing that branch up. And you need to give yourself credit for that. You don't need to hold that back.
Absolutely. And it just goes back to the example. You can't be afraid of fear or what people think. You got to be infectious, run with it, and not question it. Absolutely. Like, for instance, me and my manager, Drew, we broke records that were 12 years old and sales records, but at the same time, broke customer service records, which we know is hard to do because if you have good sales, you usually drop on the customer service.
100%.
We built it all up by just treating people better and really helping them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And going that extra mile to explain things. Like, it's hard to make a sale without explaining it. The more I explained, I'd spend 30 minutes with the customer. It didn't matter because I want them to know everything I know.
Yeah. Because at that point, it's not even about what you're selling them, bro. It's about you as a person. And I think a lot of people mismanage that, right? They have a way of doing things, let's say in a sales job at work, but then when they go home, they're a completely different person.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It blows my mind. Like, I'm the guy, I wake up at 5:30